Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to day two of the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. I'm so delighted to have everyone here once again. Sorry for the slight delay that we just came late. I think we like 6 to 7 minutes late. I'm very sorry about that. Welcome again to the copywriting challenge. I am Uzoma Oranibo. I am chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. How has it been for you? How was your day? I trust your day went well. Today is going to be an amazing time where I'm going to be sharing with you another part of copywriting. This is the practical part of copywriting, and it will interest you a lot that this part is, this part is the brain box of, copywriting. If you can hear me loud and clear, I want you to just type in the comment section. Just type I can hear you loud and clear. Just type I can hear you loud and clear while we just get into today's class. Thank you so much for waiting. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are going to be learning about the headlines and hooks. How to use. All right, I think this network is okay. So, welcome, everyone, loud and clear. Thank you so much. So, we are going to be firing on as soon as possible. Um, all right. So, I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right. I hope this network is clear. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. If you can screen, just type in the comment section, I can see your screen, so that we just get into today's class as soon as possible. If you can see my screen, just type in the comment section, I can see your screen. Let me also remind the people that we are live. Welcome, everyone. If you can see my screen, just type in the comment section, just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. All right, welcome everyone. So today we are going to be doing, this is the second day, this is day two, and we are going to learn how to craft compelling headlines and hook. So I'm going to be taking you on another journey, and I hope that you get the necessary value that I'm going to be sharing in this particular video. So this is the final reminder, and we are just going to start. All right, I believe these people are ready already. So let's go straight to the point. Day two. After what we are going to be learning today is basically the 2 seconds, the 3 seconds rule. All right, let me see whether you guys can see my screen. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Good. No transmission again. Okay. Let me confirm from here whether it's working. Because today's network, I don't know whether the weather is bad at my own end or at your end, or let me just find out. Um, all right. Okay, it is clear. It is clear. It is clear. It is clear. So let us fire down, guys. Now, I want to tell you guys something about copywriting. When it comes to copywriting, I was scrolling online today, and I was scrolling on the internet, and I was scrolling from a lot of content, but there was one I just stopped at. And when I stopped at this one, I started listening to what this guy was saying, and I started analyzing why exactly did I stop to listen to this guy. And I found out that the way he dragged me into his content was unique more than the way other people do. So that was the reason why I listened to his content from beginning to end. Now let me tell you something. It is not just about knowing having the best content. It's about attracting attention. If you don't know how to attract attention in the first 3 seconds of anything you're writing, whether you're writing the content or whether you're using it as a video on TikTok, on Facebook, or anywhere, then people will just what scroll past. So businesses with weak marketing messages, they are going to suffer. Do you know why? Because AI is becoming the order of the day, and any business that sounds robotic without emotional connection will suffer, and they will probably have what sales drought. What am I trying to say? You can see the farmer. The farmer has goods. He has a plantation. He has a very lovely farm. But guess what? Nobody is buying his product. He's not making any sales. His buckets are empty. Lack of sales, but he has goods. So you may have something to say in this time and age, but nobody will listen to you. It's not because you're not good, it's because you are just too normal. Now, the reason why the streamers are making headlines today is not because it's not because it's not because they have three heads. They've mastered something. They've mastered attention. They've mastered how to, speak to their target audience, and that is why you see various clips suggesting different entertainment, and it forces you to what click. You have no choice. They've arrested your attention, and as a copywriter, everybody should what aim to be like that. Everybody should aim to attract. So we are going to be doing a lot of practical today, but let's just start with this. So, how can you stand out? Like I said, studies have shown that content with compelling headlines will get significantly more attention than regular content. For example, when you're saying something like how to lose weight fast, it is just a generic kind of word. It's just a generic, this is a generic headline. But when when there's a problem and there's a desire and there's a solution and you're eliminating the doubts, then people even and you're even putting a time frame in your headline, then people pay attention more than just saying how to lose weight fast. It's so generic. But when you come up and start your content with lose 10 kg in 30 days without starving yourself, here is how to do it. People tend to listen more. When you say something like ways to make money online, everybody is already conversant with a lot of ways to make money online. But when you say something like 7 ways to make money online, that seven there is trying to tell you, suggesting that hey, you just need to listen to, even if you already know like 3 ways, but you may not know all the seven, it will force somebody to listen to what you're trying to say. Now, 7 ways to make money online, even if you're a complete beginner. This is suggesting that whether you're a newbie on the internet, once you listen to these 7 ways to make money online, at least one of them is going to you're going to get value from one of them. You can also see another one, like a regular kind of headline can be something like why you should save money. But a better one is if you're not saving money this way, you're losing thousands monthly. So let's go to the copywriting headline framework. This is the framework, this is the formulas that we are going to be using to craft good headlines. Today, I'm going to be just teaching you 3 of them so that we don't take so much time. And we're going to be doing a lot of practical. So now, these headlines, they always work every time. Even if you're dumb, you don't know how to write copy, this is where to start. So many of you are beginners here listening to me, right? Many of you are beginners. You're listening to me for the first time, for the second time, and you're asking yourself, but Susie, how do I start my copies when I get a job? How can I start it? Maybe you got a job from one tech founder, or maybe you got a job from this company called Watts, and they are telling you towards they want to sell their Watts card game online, and they want to sell it online, but they want to employ you as a copywriter. How do you start this copy? How will you start the copy? And that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. Will you start the copy by telling people online? Maybe you're writing the ad script for somebody to ring it out. Are you going to say, um, play what today and relax and chill? Or are you going to say, this what was what we used to play in the childhood? It is entertaining, it is fun. How are you going to start it? If you don't want to be barren of the starter on how to actually start it, you don't want to be thinking too much, then these are the easiest ways for you to just pick up a headline. And the first one is the how to formula. This one is the most simplest kind of formula that you can ever would think about. Use the simple. All right, you guys can see my screen. So this is the simplest type of formula, the how to formula. This is what the simplest what kind of formula. How to. It's all about how to achieve a desired result without what pain or obstacle. So how to achieve a desired pain without pain, or how to achieve a desired result without pain without painful obstacle. So how do you use it in your sentence? Example, how to build a profitable online business without prior experience. You understand? So that is how to use it. Number two, formula. You're using the list framework. This list framework is all about talking about the numbers, ways to get numbers. You're calling a number and ways to get a benefit, and you're eradicating doubts. So this is how to use it. 7 ways to make money online. 7 ways to make money on Instagram. You can see what we did here. We started with the number and ways to. Then the getting the benefit. The benefit here is make money on Instagram. Now, many people say, I know these 7 ways work, but they have doubts, and their doubts can be maybe I don't have up to 1,000 followers. But when you now include your doubts, even if you have less than 500 followers, it now makes it more solid. It makes it more solid. Now we have the third type of headline, which is the curiosity headline. Now, this formula says something like why unexpected claim and what you can learn from it. So, example of this headline framework is why making 1 million naira is easier than you think. So everybody's like, this country is very, very hard, though. But you are now trying to tell them that why making 1 million naira is easier than you think, and what most people are doing. You understand? So this kind of headline framework is a controversial one, and it sparks up curiosity. You understand why making 1 million naira is easier than you think. So let me just take the remaining two. These ones are going to be very fast, so that we just go to the practical. You can see this one. This one is called the proven formula framework. The formula is the adjective blueprint towards a desired result. Now, what is the adjective here? Like I used to say, an adjective is a word used instead of a noun or a pronoun. So you can use something like the beginner friendly blueprint to creating your first digital product in 7 days. This is what the words proven blueprint. You can also, the other one is called the word result plus time frame framework, result plus time frame formula. How do you use this one? This one is like a big result in a short time frame, and you're eradicating doubts. So how do you use it? Example, get 1,000 emails subscribers in 30 days, even if you're starting from scratch. You can see how it is. So big results, make 100 million naira in XYZ amount of time, even if you have never made 1,000 naira before. This is just the formula. So the ability for you to understand that each headline formula must comprise of 3 things. It must comprise of the pain points, the desired results, and you need to be able to eradicate their doubts. So somebody's pain point can be, they are struggling with diabetes, that is, sugar level, and their pain point and their desire is to control it or to get better. And their doubt is if they want to do it to the highest level, they are going to break the bank. So your headline, you can now pick any of this headline framework. How to control your how, or you can say something like how to eradicate, or how to solve, how to cure diabetes in how to cure diabetes, in 30 days without breaking the bank. You understand? So what you've done right now is telling them that, or you can say something like, you can use this proven blueprint formula. You can say something like this this unique this unique tea can can reduce blood sugar in 30 days, even if blah blah blah, or without breaking the bank. You understand? So you can see what we did here. The unique we called here is the adjective. This unique this unique tea, is can cure diabetes and in 7 days. So that is just what you need to know. You just need to, for every headline you must have, for every headline you should write in copywriting, you should highlight the problem. You should be aware of the problem. You should use the pain points. You should use the pain point to craft out a very good headline. So when somebody is going through brokenness in this Tinubu regime, you can say how to solve your money issues with this XYZ in just XYZ. So you can see the headline framework we use now. We use the how to. Now you may be confused on which headline to always use at every point in time. So I wrote a book that shows you exactly how to what I wrote a book that gives you everything. So let me open that book. It's a 20 headline book. Sometimes you may just want a headline starter, something that will just get you started immediately. So this book is going to what help you get started immediately. Where is it? So all right, this is it here. So this is a headline book. Now this headline book is just designed to give you headline starters. Headline starters. Like there's something Ted Nicholas said here. He said Ted Nicholas, the father of marketing, said something here. He said, okay, he said a good headline writes the whole copy. So that means if you can write a very, very good headline, if you're very, very good at writing headline starters, it's already possible that you're going to be writing what the whole copy. All right. It's already possible that you write the whole copy easily. Now, what am I trying to say here? See a headline like this: 5 simple ways to travel to Canada without writing IELTS examination. You understand? So what you're just going to do in the full copy, or in the full content or whatever you're going to be writing, you don't need to stress yourself, because the only thing you're going to be doing is number one, do this, number two, do this, number three, do this, because you've already told them that it is what 5 simple ways. So everybody is what expecting 5 simple ways. You understand? So now let's go over to the headline starters. Let me show you the headline starters and I'll tell you how to use all of them. Are you tracking? If you're tracking, put it in the comment section. Type I am tracking. Are you tracking, guys? If you're tracking, put it in the comment section. Type I am tracking. Let me know how many people are listening. If you're tracking, put it in the comment section. Type I am tracking. All right. Beautiful. So you can see the first one we use is the how to. Now, maybe you don't know how to use the how to. Sorry, give me a minute. All right. Let me remind the people that we are here. Please, if you've not liked this video, just like the video so that, let me know how many people are currently online. Just like you can like the live stream. All right. One thing I just keep telling many people is that, there will be a time whereby there will be no free training online again. There will be no free training. Everything that you need to learn, you must pay premium to get that. And we are really, really arriving at that time very, very soon. Or even if you're going to get a free training, you're going to get haphazard stuff, not not well seasoned enough, something that is just there. So if you can have a free training right now, just value it. Value it. For my level, for my kind of level and what I intend to learn, there is nothing like free training. What I intend to learn, my level in sales marketing. If I want to learn from some mentors, just before you get to the door, you're paying a registration fee. Most of their entry level fees are like 10,000, I mean 50K upward, because when you pay the entry fee, probably they may be selling you other things like coaching and all. So when you see somebody that is interested in teaching you, maybe you should just pay more attention. Like I keep telling people, teach us to if you're a wise person, you will learn how to number your days, because you may just miss these times. Everything is almost getting difficult in this country. Nobody will really have time. The only way you can get value from people is when they just sell their products and you buy it. So I used to laugh anytime we hold a free training and we have less people joining. I'm very, very, I laugh because I know that all these things will end. It's not about anything. It's just by the attention span of the people that are supposed to be here is divided into different places. And I understand, if I'm not here right now, I could be doing other things. So I could even put this training on a live recording so that many people just access it. But I know that many people are not so disciplined enough to, go and watch recordings. And people will just zoom it and rush fast. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to take my training, and I know that many of you would get value. You guys will land your jobs and you do well for yourself. So now let's go to the how-to headline framework. Now, this how-to headline framework I called it, this is almost the king of all headline starters. Everyone wants to know how to do something, and that starter automatically what captures a potential audience. So, like I used to say, I wrote this book in some time ago. I told you guys how to use it variously. Now, how to what? Now, this how to what, if you're just writing how to what, it's just going towards sound so vague. Just saying something like how to what, set up a Facebook account. It's very, very good, but you know, it's not how to set up a Facebook account is very, very good. This is just what, but how to what in when. You can see how it is being used here. How to set up a Facebook account in what 5 minutes. Now this is what time bound. Now we also have something like how to do something without something. So you can see something like this: how to set up a Facebook account without a laptop. So this is the headline starter. All you just need to know is the headline starter, how to. Then you pair it with other things, how to what, eradicate that pain, or how to get desired results, eradicate pain in a time frame. So just understand this framework. You can also see this one, how you can. You know, we are going to apply how you can. People always want to like know when you put this word, when you put the you word, people are always interested in listening to you because it concerns them. So it's saying something like how you can start making money. You can see that is just a straight line headline, but you can see something like how you can start making money from freelancing, or you can see something like how you can start making money from copywriting, even if you are a newbie. Or you can use this one like how you can become a freelancer in 30 days. Or another one like how you can get more customers without spending a dime on advertisements. So that is what how you can. Now, this one is so beautiful. This one is called what, the secret and way. Now you can see anything, these are just headline starters. This is not basically formula. You understand? So the secret must be in every of these words, in every of these headline, because the secret is the main word. The secret is the unique blueprint. So you can add this headline starter in any of these formulas. Understand? Let's see how 5 secrets you should know about affiliate marketing. Hidden secrets about freelancing you wouldn't what find on Google. Now, I want everybody to give me at least what two headline each in the comment section. So I'm going to evaluate right now. So start practicing your headlines in the comment section. I'm going to evaluate every headline right now. So everybody should give me two headline. So let me give you guys one more headline starter. Now, this headline starter is the Do You framework. Now, the Do You framework is just asking, this is a headline for asking question. Do you know you can make 100K monthly from WhatsApp marketing without spending a cent? Or do you want to join my copywriting millionaires club? You understand? So you can give yourself more example. Now, that is that for that. Now, I'm just going to give you guys 4. If you are interested in the remaining, you can, possibly download the book for yourself. But before then, I would like to show you guys one thing. I would like to show you guys how to, you know, this. I would like to show you guys how to what craft headlines. There's a rule you need to know. Maybe you want to use any kind of headline. You need to what capitalize each word. You understand? You need to what capitalize each of the words. Now you can see here now. Okay, we even have the example here. You can see here the beginner friendly blueprint to creating your first digital product in 7 days. If you notice something, you will notice the capitalization of each word. You can see there, the the T is what? The T is capital letter. The beginner is capital letter. The B is capital letter. The friendly, the F is capital letter. The reason why it is like this is because, the reason why it is like, let me show you guys the reason. So if I put this headline here, you can see how it's appearing here. It's appearing like this, but let me write this headline again. Let me write again there, beginner. Your first digital product. Now, forget about this. So this is the second one. Now, let me write it again. Now, you guys know what I'm trying to say here. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Now, if you look at all these headlines, if all of them were the same font size, let all of them be the same font size. So let all of them be what? Let all of them be the same font size. You would notice something. You notice that the first one is subtle. It's just subtle. You will not even know that something has been bolded or that you're using capital letter. It's just subtle. Then you notice that this one is shouting. It shouts a lot. You can see how he's shouting. He's shouting because of everything is what capital letter. When you write all your headline in capital letter, it sounds like you're shouting. Now look at this. When you're writing your headline in small letter, it tells them that you're not interested in, this is not an attention grabbing headline. You understand? So the rule of writing headlines is you need to what capitalize what each of the first word, especially when the word is has more than three letters. When it has two letters like this one here, you can leave it as small letter, because if you put two, it can look awkward, but it's still okay. But when it is more than three letters, it has to word. You need to what capitalize the first letter of each word. So now, everyone, give me your headline. Give me a headline framework. Give me one headline in the comment section. Now, finally, I know that a lot of people are interested in, maybe you want to know, you want to learn, you want to get this headline starter book. I think this headline starter book contains about 20 headline starters. You understand? It contains about 20 headline starters. So if you're interested in it, you can just go to seller.com/headline book. You can just get it here. When you get this headline starter book, it's going to help you where you want to practice your headline. You understand? It's a PDF that you download easily. It's a 4-star rating book downloaded by over 7,000 people, and the book is valued at 3,500 naira. Original price is 5,000 naira. But for this particular class, if you're interested in buying, I'm going to give you a special code, a special coupon code. So if you're interested in buying it, you're not using free again. Free will not work. If you use free, you'll still buy it at 3,500. So I'm giving you a 50% discount. So you can put in the coupon code center. Just type 50. Just type 50 in the coupon code center and apply it, and you're going to get it for 1,500 and 50 naira. So this book is worth it, especially if you're serious about mastering this copywriting skill. Just consider it as your tithe, as a seed you've started sowing to your copywriting career. By the reason why I sell things online is not because I want to just make everybody buy. It can still be on my seller page, but most times I'm trying to train the people so that when you're telling your story in the future, you say, my story is not completed without me paying the price to get something. Everybody paid a price to get a particular thing, to get a particular level of their life. So what if this is just a little price you're paying? You're going to eventually pay more prices in the future, but you can start paying the price to get to because you can't be expecting to land 500,000 naira job for a copy, and you can't invest in 1,500 to learn something or even to join my circle. so it doesn't sit well. So if you are interested in this book, it is just 1,550 naira. So let me see the headlines in your. So if you're looking for the link, you can find the link in the link is in the group description in this current video description. I can just send it again into the chat. So I'll send it again into the chat. If you're interested, you buy it. So let me see your headline. Let me evaluate some of the headlines we have here. Let me evaluate the headline we have here. So please, everyone, drop a headline. I can see what I'm saying. Odira, Odira Chukuma. You can see how you started your headline. It's a good headline, but your headline starter is bad. You can see how to grow your hair. You can even see you're using shorthand, how to grow your hair. Too much of typing, too much of chatting has eaten a lot of us. You can see. So it's not good. You need to rewrite that headline. You need to write it in a very, very, you need to write it like you're serious about life. You can see. So Whisper Tail says how to make your hair grow longer in 7 days without breaking the bank. This is beautiful. It's good. Now, Odira said something there. Secrets of my neat finishing. It is good, but it doesn't have substance. You can see. So now that I've given you guys the way to write headlines, position it well. Capitalize each word. So Marvelous Judith said how to formula, how to build your confidence just wearing three dresses. It's a good one, but you guys, the reason why I thought that headline formula was for you to start using it well so that you can, align it well so that you can capitalize each word. So before we go, let me just teach the second part of this course, the second part of this class, which is the words. Let me take the hook and the hook framework. Now, many of us, we've already done headline. I hope you understand what headline is now. I hope you understand what headline is right now. So right now, I want to talk about the hook. I want to talk about the word hook. Now, what is hook? Now we are going to learn hook right now. Now let us take it a bit stepper. Let us take it a step further by just writing hooks. For all those headlines that you've written, we can start writing hooks for them. Now, what is a hook? A hook is a sentence or a short paragraph that follows what your headline. Its job is very, very simple: to keep the reader interested and make them want to read more. Now, one thing I'll do right now is I am going to evaluate some of all your headlines in the group. I am going to evaluate your headlines in the group. So instead of doing the assignment in the comment section, I want you to do it and submit it in the group. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to submit it in the group so that there'll be a lot of engagement. Let the group not look like it's boring. So if you have not joined the WhatsApp group, the link is also in the video description. So what is a lie? What is a hook? A hook is a sentence or a short paragraph that follows what's your headline. The job of the hook is what? To keep the reader interested in and make them want more. Now, why hook matters? They support what? They support your headline by adding what? Context. They spark curiosity. They highlight the problem or a promise, and they act as a bridge between the headline and the offer of whatever you're writing. So now, see what a hook look like. Your headline can be something like how to turn your knowledge into a six-figure digital product. Your hook can be something like if you can teach it, you can sell it. And I'll show you how I did it with zero audience and no paid ads. You can see what I'm doing there. So it's just all about exaggerating, and you can continuously exaggerate. You understand? Now, the headline of another one is 7 mistakes new course creators make. Now, the hook can be something like avoiding number 4 alone could save you months of wasted efforts and thousands in what lost sales. Now, number 3 is the lazy way to make money with ebook. Now, your hook can be something like this exact method helped a stay-at-home mom in 200k, 200,000 naira in her first month, even without a laptop. Now, you may be asking yourself, Boss Uzi, what is the what? What is the best? What is the hook formula? Because you just taught us this. What is the hook formula? Now, there are 3 types of hook formula. Number 1, the question hook. Now, let's use the question hook. 7 mistake new course creators make, in XYZ. Maybe you wrote this headline well because you're writing 7 mistake, course creators make and how you can avoid it. The first kind of hook you can use is the story hook, or you can use either a story hook or a question hook. You understand? So the story hook can be something like, um I met a young man named Elijah, and he was selling XYZ course online, and he realized, when you tell story, people always listen to story. People always would listen to what story. So regardless of how nonsense your story is, as long as you know how to craft your story. Now, how do you the story starters can be something like, in 2024, in 2024, Uzoma was XYZ. Or you can say something like, Elijah was just XYZ. Just make sure your story aligns to the headline. Now, the question hook can be something like, now you can see something like, the lazy way to make money with ebook. Your question hook can be something like, have you been looking for a way to make 200K plus with just writing an ebook? Then question mark. Then you can now continue by exaggerating. If you've been looking for that way, then this is exactly where you are, because blah 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 blah, before you now introduce your product. Now, tomorrow we are going to be writing a full copy. I know many of us are interested in writing a full copy, seeing how a full copy is being written. I don't know whether we can do that today. How many minutes do we have? So just have 5 minutes left. So we can't do that today. Tomorrow we are going to be writing a full copy with AI. So tomorrow come prepared, because I'm going to be showing you how to use the headlines and the hook in play. I'm going to be showing you how to use them in real time. So that is it. So many of us are just curious. But Susie, how can this copywriting thing benefits me? All this copywriting I've just been learning. Do you think it can profit me? Now let me open my demo Upwork account and show you that there are a lot of jobs online. A lot of people are teaching online skills right now. A lot of people are teaching online skills right now. Many people are teaching how to do freelancing. Many people are teaching many things, freelancing as a skill or blah blah blah. But the truth is that if you know the business of freelancing and you don't know how to make money, if you don't know how to, if you just have skills, you have the skill of freelancing, you have different content creation skills, and you have many skills, but you don't know how to use it to make money, you are going to what, suffer. So one of the easiest way for you to make money on this internet space, especially with a skill like copywriting, is to have an Upwork account. An Upwork account or a Fiverr account. An Upwork account is used towards land jobs. Now, you can see this kind of job right now, and this job was posted 2 hours ago. This person is looking for an copywriter, experienced copywriter needed for creative content. And how much are they willing to pay? They're willing to pay what, $15 to $50 hourly. Now, imagine you're able to work for 3 to 4 hours a day, and you're working like that for you're working like 3 times a week. You know what that means. You know what that means. In a day, you can be making so much money as long as you're doing the great job for them. You understand? Another person is looking part-time affiliates. Okay, where is this one? Seems like I apply for this one. Part-time affiliates, marketing, education, and career writer. After this class, go on. But anyway, these are beginner jobs. Like, these are beginner kind of job. You can see something like copywriter and creative editor needed for engaging content. How much is their budget? 235K. And this is what a fixed price, entry level, and they're looking for entry level. That means they're looking for people like you. You understand? You can also see another one, beauty copywriter needed. You understand? You can see how much they are willing to pay, 150K. 150 dollars. $150 is over 200 and something thousand naira. And it's a fixed price. Beauty copywriter needed. And with this, this person is not just a fake person. He's from Finland, and this person has paid over 70K. He has spent over 70K. But let me tell you something. It's not easy for you to land this kind of job as a beginner. There are things you must put in place, because just clicking the place like this, just clicking here and writing a proposal doesn't guarantee that you're going to land the job. There are a lot of technicality, there are a lot of skills that you need to have, there are a lot of things that you must have in place. Now, if you click apply now, you can go to the apply page, but guess what? You're not going to land that job when the person doesn't see you worthy. That means you need to have a strong portfolio to land that job. So, one of the ways to land strong portfolios is that is the exact reason why that is the exact reason why I have my mentorship program. This mentorship program is just designed to teach you how to make at least seven figure monthly with copywriting. Even if not seven figure, let's just say six figure as a beginner, and you're not using anything, just your laptop, just your smartphone. You understand? This thing I am teaching you right now, I have trained over 15,000 people, and the number keep increasing every season. I'm even transitioning into a new phase right now, and it's going to be mind blowing for my community. So, if you want to join my community, I have grown from this person I showed you guys yesterday to selling in Yaba market, to staying in my own place. Why is it not loading? I have grown, So, this is just my mentorship program that if anyone is interested in, the link is also in the video description. It is what normally 25,000 naira, but if you're interested in the program, is going forward. Is going forward 4,997. The reason I started talking about this early is because after Friday, the prices increased. So if you're a wise person, you can slot in your slot right now. There is not a lot of slots open, only just like 20 slots. The 20 slots are the people that will just get the benefit, the bonuses. Now, what are the bonuses? There are a lot of bonuses that are attached towards this course. So let me explain. Let me show you guys some of the bonuses. So the bonuses is if you register, you're going to get my ebook, my copywriting ebook. This one I wrote it, just documenting all my intelligence in this book. Is a copywriting, is a seven-figure copywriting secret by Uzoma Oranibo. I also give you my Mindset Boost book. Is an ebook for free. And this one is like a very, very important thing that many of you need. How to create an ebook. Many of you are looking for ways to create an ebook. This is part of the bonus. Only this bonus alone is worth, 30,000 naira. That is how much I sell the course, because I know how much I got a course that teaches people how to write a book. I know how much, but this is a well put together course. And I just put audio program here, but I'm also going to be giving you guys the video walkthrough. So anybody that makes payment right now would have access to it. You're also going to be getting, many people are interested in learning affiliate marketing, but you don't know what it is. I'm going to be giving you access to my affiliate marketing ebook so that you can understand. Because copywriting is not just about learning copywriting. You can apply it to different skill sets, to different business models like freelancing, affiliate marketing, and some other benefits, some other bonuses that you may not really see here. There are so many more benefits and bonuses that you will not see here. The community access alone is going to really help you. Having access to Boss Uzi when you have anything to do, one-on-one questions, I answer your questions, I guide you. That alone is what's more than the 25,000 naira. But if anybody is interested in getting ahead today, you're just going to be paying what 4,997. So that is it. So right now, if you have any question, if you have any question and you're interested, and just ask me your question in the comment section. Please, sir, how do we get the Upwork app? Upwork is not an application. Upwork is what? Upwork is a web tool, and the website for Upwork is upwork.com. You understand? How does all of this and does all of this entail you? I don't understand what you said. Marvelous. Can you rephrase? Greetings, bros. I'm unable to. Okay. I had registered for your. All right. So if you have any, if you have any question to ask for me, you can just send it in the comment section. and I'm going to what answer it for you. Just make it clear so that I'll understand what you're saying. If you have any question, let's ask me a question and answer. But for your assign for your headlines, I want you guys to send your headlines in the group. I'm going to be giving a specific assignment today that I'm going to be marking tomorrow. I'm going to be marking that assignment tomorrow morning. So it's going to be a classwork stroke an assignment. So I want you guys to do that assignment and submit it tomorrow. So with that being said, I don't think there's any reason to keep us here. We've already said what we want to say. The most important thing is not me talking. The most important thing is by you just practicalizing it, putting everything into practice and getting results. So most times I'll just do less of the talking and allow you guys do the practical, because that is one way for you to learn. So I'll drop an assignment right down in the group, and I'll demand for that assignment tomorrow morning. Yes. So tomorrow morning I'll mark that assignment. So the people that are here, you have the opportunity to submit on time. Just simple assignment. I want you to just write some headlines and hook, and I just evaluate it for you. So thank you so much, guys. If you got value in this, live session, I want you to drop just drop an emoji in the comment section. Just drop an emoji in the comment section. If you're interested in the mentorship program, the link is in the description of this video, or you can just go to bossuziconsults.com/DWC, or you can just make your payment and send it to my number. I'll be well towards attend to every payment. You can send it to my number 09031. You're going to see it in the group. So thank you so much. If you got value, just drop a love emoji or any emoji of your choice in the comment section. At least 3 to 4 emojis, then I'm good to go. Then I'll know that yes, so I did not just come and waste your time. If you got value, if you did not get value, there is no need to drop any emoji. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations for day 2 was a success, and see you guys again. Tomorrow is going to be a full practical section on AI. So please and please, I want everyone to be active. Thank you so much. If you have anybody that is supposed to be in this live session, make sure you invite them. Good night and God bless you, everyone. Thank you so much.